Hi friends, this is your Python partner here. So today we are going to see decorators in Python. So let's get started. A decorator in Python is simply a function that modifies or enhances another function without changing its actual code. Okay, it's like it wraps another function and adds extra behavior before or after the original function runs. Okay, so just imagine you are serving tea. The tea itself is the main function. The tray, cup, saucer, etc. are the decorations that make serving more elegant. You did not change the tea, but you are just enhancing the experience of drinking it. So that's what decorators do in Python. Got it? So now let's see the structure of a decorator. So a decorator has three main parts. Outer function that takes the function as an argument. Inner function which adds the extra code before or after the original function. And then what happens? The third part is, yes, it returns the inner function. This is what happens. Okay. Now let's see the function of a decorator using this simple program. So normally inside a program, once when we call a function, what happens? That particular function will be executed and it will get our result. But once when decorators are inside the program, the process is a little bit different here. That is, the particular function has to be decorated before executing it. For example, our greet function, which is our original function, it has to be decorated using this my decorator. Okay, so and this is the shorthand way of telling Python that this particular function greet has to be decorated before executing it. And this line it indicates, yes, greet is equal to my decorator of greet of. So now we are expecting the output not from the original function, but the decorated version of the original function. That is what this line indicates. And the syntax for this line is, yes, at symbol followed by the name of our decorator function. And another main point that you have to remember is you have to just place this line above the function which you are intended to decorate. That's it. Now let's get into the decorator function. So now this greet of function is passed as an argument to our decorator function, that is my decorator. So let's enter it. So inside that my decorator function, we got an inner function named the wrapper, and inside that, yes, first our wrapper will execute its own message like I'm decorator adding extra power. And now our original function is executed here, that is greet off, and it is going to print hello, I am the original function. And now again the wrapper is executing its final touch, that is final layer of a message. That is how interesting I am, right? Like that. And then it is returning the output. And so our decorated version of original functions output looks just like this. Okay, so I hope you really understand this. So now, what if our original function needs some arguments to complete its execution? Like if we are going to add two numbers, and since we need two numbers, right? So our wrapper function has to be equipped to handle this gracefully. So that we have to use this sort of thing. So here the args, it will collect all the positional arguments into a tuple, and as well as this will collect the keyword arguments into a dictionary, and all that will be forwarded to the original function for its smooth execution. Okay, and so we don't have to really worry about our output. So let's just quickly discuss this program. So once when we execute this program, what happens? Python will see there is a function called to the function named add, which is our original function. And when it goes there, it gets to know that this function add has to be decorated before execution. So our function add will be taken inside the decorator function to get it decorated. And as well, once when it enters the wrapper function, this arguments which we are passing right now is positional arguments, so it will be collected inside this args, and our keyword arguments would be just an empty dictionary. Okay, and now the wrapper function adds its layer, that is decorator says magic begins, and now our original function will be executed as the arguments will be passed to this original function. After completion of original function's execution, again the wrapper function adds another layer of it, that is decorator says done. And then it returns it, and this is how our output looks like. And so yeah, that's it for the session today. I hope you really understand what are decorators and how to use it. So play with this concept and write more program and include decorators in it as well. So have fun with programming and fall in love with programming. And don't forget to like and share this video. And as well, the most important thing is, yes, join me in this journey of learning. Let's make this journey more interesting and fun-filled one. Bye-bye and take care.